let us quickly go through the course contents for this. That should make you all understand which way are we headed and what all will be covered. So out here, as you can see it, it's a certification course that we have for Tableau Desktop. It's a specialist course typically. So it is expected that you all have some prior understanding about Tableau Desktop, or you all may have used it earlier. But for once, even if you will not have, that's not going to be a problem. I'll be taking things from the scratch. Fine. So the course is spread over 6-day period. As you can see here, today, that's the first day, we'll be working on how to connect to various data sources and preparing the data really. So in this particular section, these are the contents that will be covered, typically connecting to various file types, Microsoft Excel, text CSV, PDF format, JSON, statistical files, and also Tableau helps. It is the software which has the most broad set of file formats that it supports, and that is one of the greatest and the most important thing as far as Tableau as a data visualization, data analytics, and data sciences software is concerned. Followed by that, we'll also be connecting to servers. Typically, we have the server created for SQL. And then thereafter, we'll also be organizing data pane and sorting fields in data panes. But typically, when we speak of data panes, it will be more about how you work with the different relationships and what are the different file menus also. Of course, that is something we'll be working next time. But today, we'll take a small peek also. Right, let's quickly start this one. That is your desktop page that we see here. Now here we can see these are the different connections that they have provided us with. Now when I click on this, the file, it provides us with Microsoft Excel, the text file, JSON file format as well. It also provides us access, it also covers the Microsoft Access as a file type, and the same is also followed by a PDF file, special file. And, there are statistical files also that it covers. Let's click, and statistical file also it covers. Let's click on more and see what we have here. If I go on the desktop, now these are the different files that I have here. You can see here we have something on the JSON format, CSV format, XLSX format. So typically what we see here is most of the files that we want to, I would like to show you all how it can be imported. It's not too difficult to. Out here you will be able to see what are the different file formats that we can work on. We have something on the SPSS datasets also. So out here we can see that is here in the .sav format. It also covers SAS 7B DAT format. So there's a wide variety of formats that we have, file formats that we have, that I'll show you all one after the other. And then I'll also take you to Microsoft SQL Server. So anyway, let's click on this Microsoft SQL Server. I have created a server here, and I click sign on this. So now it should take. So it is showing us that it has the connection. This is the server detail that it shows you that it's a Microsoft SQL Server. If I click on the drop down here, it's showing me all the server details here. So this is one such thing. It is also showing me the worksheet that has been imported. Let's merge your panes. Okay. If I click on go to the sheet here, or I click on sheet 1 here, show me that it has connected to this. So what these are the different tables that are available under this dimensions and measures. So anyway, this was one thing that I showed you through Microsoft SQL Server. File data source. Again, we are opening this. So let's quickly go importing each file one after the other. So I'll show you how to import Microsoft Excel. So click on Microsoft Excel. Again, it will take you on your desired location or the stated location link. Requisite file format. Now, okay, we can see this is available in XLS. And it is also available in XLSX format. So depending upon your choice, you can select it as an XLS file or also an XLSX file. Now, typically XLS format is what it's typically 97/2003 worksheet format. XLSX format that we have here is Microsoft Excel format. So when you click here on the drop down list, it will show you which are the Excel workbooks that you can import. So it also imports the macro file also, XLSX. Okay, I'm importing the Apple's price data here. That's WAPL.XLSX, and I click open here. It is executing this file. Excuse me. So now it has opened the file out here that you can see. Let's flash this out here. Out here, it shows me the different fields and the types. Typically, these are the different file types that we can see here. Most of these are tables, measures and dimensions types. And so out here, when I click on the field name, so it tells us if I want to rename this or if I want to copy the values, if I want to hide these values, we can also create calculated fields, groups and bins, etc. Also add a describe. So I click on describe suppose. So what is this particular field? What does it mean? What is the importance of the significance of this field? So it explains you all here. The role, that is the continuous measure, it's a database column. The remote column is already APL open. What is the remote type? Double precision, floating point number. Some domain of this field has not been loaded. Not been loaded, you can click on load and retrieve. I'm not going to do all this as of now, but this is what I really wanted to show you as to how do you import the XLSX format. Likewise, if I have to do so, I shall be importing the other file format also in a similar fashion. So I'll close this data source. Let's click on the data source out here that you can see in the top, bottom left corner. Now I'll be importing on JSON file format. Clicking on JSON file. One data sheet here, that is JSON file format, that is Ovid energy data. So typically it's the energy price data that we have. So let's click on that. It is taking some bit of time, of course. That depends on your overall the resources of your system as well. These are the various details that we're able to see here. We also see the country specific values and all. So let us click OK. So this is asking us for the schema levels. So selecting schema, all of the schema, and 483 schema levels selected. Selecting these many levels will have a load time. Okay. So let us do one thing. Let us not select all of them. I'll just select this one. Let's see what shows up. Okay, so it's not selected all of them. No matter, we'll come here and we'll go back to the source. Let's use this data source and again select the same file with all the relevance. Now, okay, we can decide what all we want to select. So let us select the country code data also select. So for all the different continents or the countries names that we have here, now when I click on Africa, it shows me what is the data that and for Albania it is showing us. So it's a real big list of countries out here, and that's the reason it is showing us a very long drop down. Select all the entire schema. Yes, it will affect the load time. Let's click OK and see how long does it take. That's 34 MB file, as you can see here. It's the file that we imported. So it will take some bit of time, of course. Although we do see here there is something that has imported fields and all. Close this data source. My objective was to show you all how we import the JSON file form. You can see here that's a big count of columns. And the preview limit is only of 700 columns. So that's also one of the reasons that it's been generating errors and all. Let's click on sheet 1 here at the bottom. The problem here is it slows down the machine considerably. It's shortcoming. But again, it's just too much data that we are seeing. So this data that we have here, we need to process it, which we have not done. So we are supposed to get them into joins and things like that.